This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. 11 held and fouls seized at post-curfew cockfight. Police and military personnel swooped down on Kingsland District in Kitson, St. Catherine, detaining 11 persons who attended a cockfight after curfew on Sunday. Residents of the farming community were surprised when the security forces approached the wooded site of the cockfight about 3 p.m. The island-wide COVID-19 curfew begins at 2 p.m. on Sundays. Approximately 100 people attended the event. The vast majority were able to elude the police dragnet. 2 cocks were also seized. The detainees were escorted to the nearby Guanaboa Vale police station and were expected to be charged for breaches of the Disaster Risk Management Act. Cockfights are illegal in Jamaica but draw crowds in hideaways where bettors spend great sums in wagers. The sport contravenes the Cruelty to Animals Act of 1904, which was amended in 1995. Under the law, every person who by willful negligence causes any injury or suffering to any animal is guilty of a crime. Persons who encourage, aid, or assist at the fighting or baiting of any bull, dog, cock, or other kind of animal, whether domestic or wild, or keeps or uses or acts in the management of any place to be used for the purpose of fighting or baiting, any such animals are also guilty of an offense. Sometimes them give the fowl them vitamins and medicine, that them fight to the death before even knowing that them injured. A resident speaking on condition of anonymity told the news. Car scam fraudster charged. The police are reporting that detectives from the Kingston Western Proactive Investigation Unit have cracked a multi-million-dollar fraud case following the arrest and charge of the main suspect. They say the development follows investigations into a motor vehicle auction scam where complainants have been fleeced of millions. The main suspect, Sean Latham, a 35-year-old merchandiser of Knightsdale Drive, Kingston 19, has been charged with obtaining money by false pretense and fraudulent conversion. The police report that between Wednesday, June 9 and Monday, June 14, Latham used the image and name of Government Minister and Portland Western Member of Parliament Darrell Voss to lure unsuspecting people to purchase motor vehicles through an alleged auction at the Kingston Wharf. Through phone calls and instant messaging, Latham allegedly told the complainants that he was Voss and that he had connections with upcoming motor vehicle auctions. The police say the complainant subsequently paid out over $4 million to him for 2 motor vehicles. Following the payments, the complainant noticed some ambiguities and reported the matter to the police. The accused was arrested in a police sting operation on June 14. The police say the accused man is in no way connected to Voss and does not have any authority to conduct business on his behalf. They say Latham is being investigated by the fraud squad in connection with several other similar cases. The public is being urged to be wary of unscrupulous persons and should always seek to do business through official channels and procedures. Fire leaves 4 homeless in St. Thomas. 4 persons, including 2 children, have been left homeless following a fire in East Albion, St. Thomas last night. It is reported that about 8 o'clock, neighbors saw flames coming from the house and alerted the occupants who were at work. The nearby Yellows Fire Station was contacted, which reportedly informed that its single fire unit was out of operation. Assistance was sought from the fire department in Morant Bay. Its team, which was en route to a bushfire, was rerouted to bring the house fire under control. The 2-bedroom dwelling, which was badly burnt, suffered damage estimated at $18 million. The St. Thomas Fire Brigade says the case of the fire is under investigation. L.A. Lewis arrested on bench warrant, granted bail. Popular entertainment personality Horace L.A. Lewis was today granted $30,000 bail in his own surety when he appeared in the St. Catherine Parish Court. Lewis, who appeared on a bench warrant, was offered bail by Parish Court Judge Monique Harrison. He is scheduled to return to court on Wednesday, September 7, when the matter will again be mentioned. His co-accused are also expected to reappear in court on the same day. They are charged with breaches of the Disaster Risk Management Act. Lewis was held in the town center in Spanish Town on Sunday, and the bench warrant executed on him at the Spanish Town police station. Lewis is before the court in relation to an incident last October where he was held by the police for breaches of COVID-19 protocols. He attended court on 2 occasions and failed to return thereafter, resulting in the court issuing a bench warrant for his arrest. Cop charged in murder conspiracy. The police constable who was arrested this month while on duty is facing formal allegations that he contracted 3 men to kill a Clarendon man. Constable Tafari Silvera was charged on June 18 with conspiracy to murder following a ruling by the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions. Deputy Commissioner of Police Fitz Bailey has confirmed. Christopher Robinson and Mark Bennett, 2 of the men Silvera allegedly hired, have been jointly charged with the same offense. Robinson and Bennett are both from Cockburn Gardens, a community that falls within the St. Andrew South Police Division, where Silvera was assigned. Bailey, who heads the Jamaica Constabulary Force's crime and security portfolio, disclosed that the 3rd man was shot and killed by the police in Clarendon, and 2 illegal firearms seized at the scene. All 3 were part of the team that was contracted to kill the person in Clarendon, Bailey said. Silvera has been under investigation for possible involvement in other crimes, law enforcement sources disclosed. The allegations come more than 3 weeks after Silvera, dressed in full uniform, was relieved of his police-issued firearm and placed in handcuffs in full view of his stud colleagues at the Hunts Bay Police Station in St. Andrew. 3 weeks before his arrest, the constable was removed from the Special Operations Unit and assigned desk duties, according to a news report citing police sources. Jamaican stowaways still being processed by U.S. Border Patrol. The 7 Jamaicans who were among persons on a boat that crashed in the Pompano Beach in Florida last Thursday are still being held by U.S. Border Patrol for processing. Information reaching the news is that about 17 people were aboard the vessel that left the Bahamas for Florida, including the Jamaicans. Those aboard the boat were nationals from Haiti, Bahamas, Venezuela, and Romania. 2 of the Jamaicans are being held at the Chrome Immigration Facility, while the others have been taken to other centers. They all have been provided with attorneys. The news has been informed that the Jamaicans have not been handed over to the Jamaican authorities. At a recent news conference, Commissioner of Police, Major General Anthony Anderson, indicated that 4 of the 7 are linked to criminal activities in Jamaica. The Jamaicans reportedly flew to the Bahamas from Jamaica to link up with the boat. It is further reported that they paid over $5,000 each to be smuggled into the U.S. Law enforcement officials acknowledge that the trip to the Bahamas by the smugglers has become the preferred route to get people into America illegally. A highly placed official told the news that this is not the first such incident. He said that people are looking for unconventional ways to enter the U.S. This is being highlighted because it made the news, but there have been other incidents which have flown under the radar, the official said. According to the U.S. Homeland Security sources, Border Patrol agents have intensified their monitoring of the coastal waters and that the investigation is ongoing. Meanwhile, officials of the Jamaican consulate in Miami are monitoring the situation. 7 shot in St. James shooting, manhunt launched. A manhunt has been launched by the St. James Police for 4 gunmen who shot and injured 7 persons in the parish on Sunday afternoon. It is reported that about 2:40 p.m., men armed with high-powered rifles and handguns opened fire on a group of men at a car wash in Dam Road Square. 4 men were injured at that location. The police report that an off-duty policewoman who was nearby responded to the incident. According to the police, she was shot at by the men. She returned gunfire, however, the men fled in a motor car. She escaped unhurt. In a bid to escape, the gunmen collided with another vehicle. According to the police, they then opened fire on the occupants, injuring 3 persons. The injured persons were taken to the hospital where they are being treated. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.